Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to come on and talk about some study tips for preparing for your certification exams. Now, in particularly, I'm going to talk about the SHRM certification exam and some of the things that I hear students mention as we're going through our prep course. So the first question that I get asked sometimes is there math on the exam? And the answer is yes, there's math on the exam. In HR, we work with ratios, we work with metrics. We're often calculating information, and so that is something that can show up on the exam. The one thing I would share is to make sure that on exam day, you actually use the on screen calculator, right? So there will be a calculator right there for you. Don't add the stress of trying to answer the question without using the calculator. It's there for your support, so use it. Okay, so the next thing that I often hear students say is, I know I'm supposed to answer this the SHRM way. And so often, people talk about answering questions the SHRM way, and in reality, there isn't necessarily a SHRM way per se. But I think what other people are talking about when they say answering it the SHRM way is really about focusing your answer on best practices and not specifically what you do at your company, because the two are not always aligned, right? So it's not necessarily the SHRM way, but it's really the HR best practice way, if that makes sense. And then the third tip that I want to give is to take your pretest at the start of your preparation journey so that it can help you determine which areas you may be weaker in and where you need to spend additional time building your knowledge. Now, you should not only focus on the areas that you're weak in, because you're going to want to make sure that you're reincorporating even the concepts that you think you have a pretty solid understanding in, but then you can just spend more time and allocate more time to focusing on those areas where you may not be as familiar. All right, so I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to seeing you soon.